Today I want to show you how to make a horror drone from almost any household noise that you can think of. Okay, so today, about half an hour ago, I went upstairs and the first thing I recorded was a beard trimmer. Let's have a listen to that. Okay, so just as you expect, a beard trimmer. Now, what I did was I added a few effects. The first thing I added was a pitch shifter. This is the one that you can find in Logic Pro X, but you can find them in pretty much any DAW or any music program you can think of. This one I have pitch shifted all the way down, all the way that's possible with the Logic Pro one, minus 12 semitones and minus 50 cents, and I've applied it 75%. So let's have a listen to that. And you can hear almost immediately it sounds a bit more drone-like. So the next thing I did was, I'm not too keen on, you can really hear that kind of beard trimmer noise, which I'm not too keen on. So I decided that I'm going to bit crush it. I have it here bit crushed in 8-bit and importantly downsampled 7 times. Let's have a listen to that. Sounds a bit more mechanical and less natural. Okay, so the next thing I did was I added reverb. Again, I've gone in with a Logic Pro reverb called Space Designer, and I chose a preset called Dark Chamber and turned the sample rate down to half to make it sound even darker and deeper. Let's have a listen. Okay, so that's quite a powerful noise now. We're getting there, but we can still kind of hear that beard trimmer noise, and I wanted to kind of eradicate that if I can. So the next thing I did was I added a channel EQ. You can see I've taken out the really low frequencies, but I want to add in some bass frequencies and take out all of the treble. Let's have a listen with the EQ. Okay, that's pretty good. You can still hear the beard trimmer noise though. I like those frequencies, but I don't want it to sound so much like a beard trimmer. So the final thing I've done here is I've added a low pass filter with a little bit of resonance at what I'm going to guess is about 600 Hertz. Now let's have a listen. Okay, so just with those effects, I think we've got quite a nice alarm style horror drone there. Okay, so while I was upstairs recording the trimmer, I found the hairdryer and decided to record that. So let's have a listen to how that sounds. Okay, as you expect, a hairdryer. So I added some pitch shift to this as well. This time I've gone all the way up, 12 semitones and 50 cents, and this time the mix is 100, which means it will affect it entirely. Also kept it on vocals because if you listen, okay, so good to turn it on. If you listen to the other ones, okay, they're kind of a bit more flangey. Flangey, that's a good word, isn't it? They're a bit more flangey, which is not exactly what I want. Maybe you do and you can use it. So the next thing I did was I went in again with a channel EQ. And you can see this time I've taken out the bass notes. I've pumped up the mids, and at around 5K, 500 actually, I've put this peak, quite extreme peak, which should be a bit kind of nerve jangly and horrendous, hopefully, and then put a high shelf on it as well. Let's have a listen. Okay, so Hopefully that annoys you, which is what we want to do. Next, we're going to add a ring shift. Again, as I'm in Logic Pro, I've added the Logic Pro ring shifter, put it on the presetting mutants, but I've whacked this up here to 2600, 2700 hertz, and I've taken down a little bit of the wet, so there's more dry coming in than the original presets. Let's have a listen to that. Hopefully that gets your blood pumping a little bit. And the final thing that I've done is I've added another bit of reverb here. This time I've used Silververb also in Logic Pro, and the preset modulated space, which I don't think I touched. Let's have a listen. Spooky. Okay, and that's all I've done. So if we listen to them together. Got quite a powerful drone there, just from a couple of household objects and some effects on the computer. Okay, that's all I've got. Thanks for watching, and thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time. Goodbye.